welcome back to the market. Well, before I give you the best bear case, the best bull case, and I give you my opinion, we have got to get serious about the bull case on Bitcoin. I'm going to tell you why right now. I'm going to give you my opinion after, but we do have to pay attention to this. We cannot take it lightly. So in this part of the pattern right here in the lower time frames, we're on the 12-hour time frame right now. It's 8:58 a.m. Wednesday, June 5th. And in this part of the pattern right here, when you go into the lower time frames, this looks a lot like a reverse head and shoulders pattern. Of course, that's a bullish pattern. And then we have a cup here in the higher time frames on the 12-hour. We're getting a handle. That is also a bullish pattern, but that's only if you're looking at patterns, okay? But we have to pay attention to that pattern. That's a big deal because we're trying to get support up here right now on top of this symmetrical triangle, trying to get support on top of the dotted dashed line as well, which was the former bull flag, okay? So this is very, very bullish looking right now. And I think bull case is that right now you get support on top of the solid green line, which is the symmetrical triangle. You get and hold support basically roughly at $70,701.36. And I also think that you get higher, right? That you need to get on top of, you've got to catch support maybe roughly at about $71,188.86. And I do mean roughly. But we've got to catch support there, and we've got to hold there. $71,353.41 would be ideal if we could catch and hold support right there for the bull case. Now, we would have to watch to see if it's a confirm at that point. So, how high could we go? How high could we go? Well, it's tough to say. It's tough to say. We know the measured move out of here, if it is a true breakout, is going to take us roughly to about $93,910.29. It doesn't have to go there. In fact, it might get rejected at $88,898.23 on your bull case on a breakout, right? So it doesn't have to go there. But it could take us to the top of that blue fib circle. That is possible. So that's something to pay attention to. Now, let's talk about your best bear case. Your best bear case is that this turns out to be a rejection at this point, that we get rejected right here by the old bull flag. And right now with that wick on the 12-hour, it's looking like that might be the case, but this 12-hour time frame is nowhere near finished right now. And we'll have to see where the next one opens and what our inflows and outflows look like. But right now it does look like a rejection. If you got rejected there multiple times, if you chopped there, putting on a handle, got rejected multiple times, you definitely would not want to see it break down past $70,291 and 30 something cents. We wouldn't want to see it break past about $70,301.28, somewhere generally in that range. We wouldn't want to see it close below there. We want to hold these levels now, these new levels. Now, let me give you, but on your best bear case, right, you would possibly break down to this inflection point down here around $69,024.33, which would take you right to the 20-day on the 12-hour and right to that basic moving average there as we've moved up on this price. And so that's something to pay attention to. There's no real serious... The serious bear case that still exists is on our momentum, and I want to talk about that in the sense when I talk about my opinion for both the bear and the bull case, because remember, let's get to my opinion now. I've told you 2 videos ago, 3 videos ago, I'm not sure, check it out, I'll direct it, maybe I'll splice it in here, you can see which video I'm talking about so you can go listen to this. But remember, I said that we were likely going to, this is what I did not want to see, okay? This is what I did not want to see. I wanted to see a larger breakdown before we tested this again. Not too much larger, but just large enough. There was a sweet spot that I talked about. And I'm a little concerned right now that we didn't meet that criteria. So right now, in my opinion, I'm leaning towards a fake out breakout. In other words, I think it is possible that we could start to get some candles here off the top of this bull flag that make us believe that this is a breakout when in fact it will be a fake out. Now, why is that my opinion at this point? Well, number one, I'm concerned about inflows and outflows. When I look at that, I see some problems potentially there for the bull case. I also look at the historic momentum, and I do mean historic. When you go back on Bitcoin and look at the history for the momentum, when we've had this kind of climb up, we have never seen a case in the past where the momentum starts to break down and then doesn't completely break down, okay? So that doesn't mean it can't happen. This would be a historic first if it does. And if it broke above its moving average again, the momentum historically at this point, that would be a first time in history, and that would be super bullish. And that's why we've got to watch very carefully for a technical breakout. We have not hit a technical breakout yet. And when that technical breakout happens, we have to look and see exactly what's going on with that, if it's looking really bullish or not. And because you don't want to get caught off guard on this thing in either direction. So this is a major inflection point. Right now, my opinion is that it's probably a fake out breakout. I could see us possibly putting in a new high, up to, well, I wouldn't call it a new high, but I could see us retesting perhaps about $72,851.16, and then possibly breaking down from there or chopping, right? We have to watch this very carefully. Again, this is a historic moment for Bitcoin, potentially here, if the momentum is able to cross on the weekly again. So this is why we have to be careful. This is why we have to watch. If you are in Sell, if you are in TRIAS, if you're in Quant, if you are in any other coin, this is a huge moment right now. This is a big moment because this may determine what your future actions will be. Now, again, I want to stress, never in history on Bitcoin have we seen yet, when we've had a meteoric rise up, have we seen a break from the momentum on the weekly to the downside. So what's going to happen is we're going to retest it right now. So as this price may go up, right, to that level that I give you my opinion on, right, about that $72,851.16 level, it could go higher. As we go higher there, this is the true test. The technical breakout is the true test. Will it drive the weekly momentum beyond its moving average? This is huge. So be very, very careful. Keep an eye out for my posts on X. If you've not subscribed there yet, you need to get subscribed there. You need to get subscribed here on YouTube. Share this with your market friends. Let them know the Market Wolf is on the case, the best bear case, bull case, in my opinion. I'm watching out to see what the truth is. I don't give you FUD, and I don't give you a bunch of hopium. This is just a straight up truth with technical analysis. We will see you next time on the Market Wolf.